Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask, Heidi. Today is a Thursday. It is the 30th day of May. It's Jump Rope Day, Loomis Day, National Creativity Day, National Hole in My Bucket Day, National Mint Julep Day, National Water a Flower Day. I do that a lot because Heidi planted 9,000 flowers this year. She just keeps going crazy on the flowers. What else is it? World MS Day, and it is a Thursday. I have a Dear John letter, and Heidi, you get the day off. I'm not even going to have you help me with this one.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm going to call in some help because this is about a girl who's dating a guy. It has been for almost a year. She hasn't told anybody because it's her brother's best friend. So they've been keeping it a secret. Well, the good news is I've got Rahne Jones and Travis Mills from MTV's Help! I'm in a Secret Relationship. That's the name of their show. I believe season 3 is just kicking off now. Anyway, I called in the pros to help me with this one, so we're going to get their answer here in a little bit. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Whether you have a credit card now and need a better credit card, or if you don't even have a credit card but you'd like to get a good one, we would love to help at bettercreditcards.com. We offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we can help you find a good fit for you at bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit
At bettercreditcards.com.
to bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. A new study published in Classical and Quantum Gravity. I read that on the weekends, just in case. They revealed that a group of scientists have discovered a loophole in Einstein's theory of relativity. I can't even say it. They seem to make faster than light travel achievable. It's long technical explanation, but researchers from various institutions say it is possible to create a warp bubble. It compresses space-time in front of a spaceship and expands it behind. It's like the warp drive on Star Trek, but it's real. Researchers showed mathematically that this warp drive obeys all of the known energy conditions of general relativity. I've known this for years.
Have you?
I just didn't want to tell anybody. I didn't want them thinking I was, some sort of nerd. So I think it's fantastic that there are people out there who can figure this stuff out. But I also am very afraid that there are people out there that can figure this stuff out. Because they're going to use it for bad. They will. Somebody somewhere along the way. Surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
So how do you like these gas prices? Not great, huh? How would you like to save money every time you get gas? I've been using this app for a few years and it's amazing. You can find out more at radiosavings.com. When I first heard about it, I didn't think we'd have this in our area, but they seem to have stuff all over the place. You can sign up for free and try it for yourself. They have savings on gas, but on many other things too, like restaurants and convenience stores. Try it for free at radiosavings.com. That's radiosavings.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by Genesis Gold, IRA.com. Heidi, did you know that as of 1998, over half of Iceland's population believed in the existence of elves? Do you believe in elves, Heidi?
I don't believe so.
You don't think you believe in elves? Or
I've
you
never
don't?
thought about it, but no, I don't believe there's like elves in the North Pole.
Okay.
No.
Well, I don't know if those are the elves they're talking about. Maybe that's the elves they're talking about. I have no idea. Well, then you must not be from Iceland.
No.
Okay. See, I guessed that because
I've never even been to Iceland.
over half of their population believes in elves. We don't know everything, but now we know this.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by radiosavings.com. Sean Baker's romantic dramedy, Anora, scooped the Cannes Film Festival top prize. So that's pretty cool.
That's
It's
nice.
the second time in the competition after 2021's Red Rocket that he's done very, very well there. He said his singular goal as a filmmaker for the last 30 years was this, to win at Cannes.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool.
That's nice.
And it says this movie stars Mikey Madison, and she portrays a stripper from Brooklyn who transforms into a modern Cinderella. So, based on a true story, I believe. What's that? It's not? Oh,
It
no.
could be.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And it was a bit of a wasteland at U.S. theaters, the slowest Memorial weekend in 29 years.
Yikes.
Now, I've heard people say that they don't like the movies that are coming out.
It's exactly why I don't go to movies anymore.
But two films that hit theaters this weekend, one was a Mad Max film, and people are like, yep, been there, done that. Another was the Garfield movie, and they're like, yeah, they did one of those already.
Exactly.
So
that's my problem with everything. They're redoing everything. Give us something new.
There we go. All right. And they did. And you didn't like that either. All right.
What was the new thing?
I don't know. Whatever.
No,
it
they
was.
haven't.
I'm sure
it's all been
whatever it was,
recycled
you wouldn't have
garbage.
liked it. Big Screen, Little Screen, brought to you by RadioSavings.com.
Do you have a mobile phone? How much do you pay every month? If that number is more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying, just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. According to a study in Psychology Today, one of the best ways to get somebody to go to bed with you is to make them laugh. Wait a minute, what? I make people laugh all the time. And I guess,
how do you think you got me to go to bed with you?
There you go. See, I was going to say this is 100% true. Yeah, she's my wife, by the way, just so you know. I don't want people listening to go, what did they just admit to? Somebody's going to be called into the HR department. And are you a fan of voice assistants?
I don't even know what we're
Siri
talking about.
and Alexa and all of those things?
No.
So here, I'm going to read this verbatim, and then you tell me your thoughts on this. It was almost my weird news. Sure, a voice assistant can be a handy thing to have, but would you pay a subscription? It says play. I'm pretty sure it's pay. Would you pay a subscription charge for one?
No.
Would you pay a subscription charge for one?
No.
It has been reported that Amazon plans to introduce a new AI-powered, more conversational version of Alexa. It will charge a monthly subscription fee. While there's no word yet on the monthly cost of the new service, a subscription will not be included in this popular annual Prime offering. So it would be a separate add-on, according to the report. Amazon introduced Alexa in 2014. Has it been 10 years?
Apparently.
Holy cow. But they have not found a consistent means to make it profitable. They're not making money with that?
You would think they make money. Well, I suppose after so many people have already bought the devices, but you'd think they'd make money on the devices.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The company said last year that they were working on a new generative AI-powered version of Alexa amid growing competition from chatbots made by OpenAI and by Google. So,
yeah, I would definitely not utilize that. We've barely used the Alexa that we've got now.
And every once in a while I forget we have it, and then I'll say a different word that sounds like Alexa. Like I remember one was election. I said the word election, and then her ears perk up. She's like,
Right.
what? No, I wasn't talking to you. Scoop of the day comes
Mind
your
your
way.
business.
Courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com.
Can your IRA or 401k stand up to the next financial crisis by allocating a percentage of your retirement into physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can diversify and safeguard your holdings from turbulent markets and economic downturns. Safeguard your assets with a tax-free rollover with a Genesis Gold IRA, the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Protect your retirement today with a simple phone call and receive your free gold and silver guide. Call 1-800-200-GOLD or visit genesisgoldira.com.
And it's time right now for
Dear John Letters.
And I got a great letter here today. You can actually sit this one out, Heidi. You okay with that?
Sweet, yeah.
All right. I got a great letter, and I've got some folks that are going to help me with this letter, but here's the letter for you. Dear John, I've been secretly dating my boyfriend for a few months. In the beginning, we both agreed to keep this relationship a secret until we knew it was going to work out. Well, now we've been together almost a year, but we still have not told anyone. Here's the thing. He's my brother's best friend. How do we finally tell my brother? Do we let him know that we've been dating behind his back, or do we just pretend to start dating now? Please help. I think I might marry him, but neither one of us want to hurt my brother. What do we do? Signed, Sister in Love. Good news, Sister in Love. I have some experts to help with this. You can also chime in, folks, at facebook.com/John and Heidi Show. But on the line with me right now, I have Ronnie Jones and Travis Mills from MTV's Help, I'm in a Secret Relationship. So we'll start with Rahne. Is this the kind of thing you guys typically get when people are reaching out? Is it stuff like this?
I mean, that's honestly very, very good. My jaw is on the floor. I'm like, girl, the time to tell your brother is now. Like, you've created a problem with the year of it all, and now you've kind of backed yourself into a corner. Oh, my God.
Absolutely. Travis, what do you think? Should she just come out and say, hey, we've been dating for a year, or should she pretend like they, wink, wink, just started dating?
No, I don't think she should pretend at all, because, look, if it's your brother's best friend, he has to take that friendship into account. Would I want my best friend to lie to me and to make up this story so that maybe I feel better? Because what's going to happen if they do get married and they talk about their first date and the brother puts the timeline together? Now your relationship is screwed up with your sister and your best friend. I think, they both need to sit down with him and come at it like adults and say, hey, we didn't plan for this to happen, but it did. And we obviously have feelings for each other. Now, whatever happens between us isn't going to affect the family. It's not going to affect your friendship. We're going to be adults about this. Do we have your blessing? Because we're going to do this either way. We would just love to have your support.
I love that.
Because it's not up to her brother to make her dating choices, right? Everyone's grown. But you got to be honest that if you want to be treated like an adult, you got to act like an adult.
And folks, if you'd like to chime in, I've got this Dear John letter posted on our Facebook page. You can chime in with your advice there as well. But let's talk about your program, Help, I'm in a Secret Relationship. Tell me a little bit about the program. How long have you guys been doing this, and where did this idea come from?
We've been working on the show for 3 seasons now, and the idea came from MTV doing their due diligence and researching different types of relationships and trends in relationships. And what we found is that there are a lot of people hiding their partners. So Travis and I travel around this country helping people whose romantic partners, platonic partners, familial relationships, why they're being hidden in these situations. We go to different cities, we talk to friends, we talk to families, we do a social media deep dive to figure out what's going on, and then we sit these two people down to have an honest conversation, finally, to figure out what's going on, and then there's a reveal, and we find out the truth.
I love that. Now, Travis, what is the most common reason people are keeping a relationship secret? Is there something that just keeps popping up over and over that this is the main reason?
I don't think there's one specific reason. I mean, I think something that Rahne and I are uncovering is that, it's usually something incredibly personal, right? And it could stem from past traumatic experiences where maybe they tried to express themselves before, they got punished or they got told that it wasn't okay. And so they get into this relationship with this person who loves them and, wants to support them, but they feel like if they do tell them the truth, they will want nothing to do with them. And so that's what Rahne and I try to put in perspective. It's like, not everything is, I'm the worst person ever. I have a secret family. I have 3 girlfriends. Sometimes it's something that, this person's been struggling with their entire life and they have no way to articulate it. And I think that's where Rahne and I try to set the stage and allow them to, express themselves and get a weight off their chest.
I love that. And the program, if people would like to watch this, Rahne, when can we find this on MTV? Where do we go to find it?
You can watch it every Tuesday at 9 p.m. on MTV.
Very nice. And can we watch past episodes if we have not had a chance to see anything up until now?
Paramount Plus has some episodes on there. Our show also has a huge TikTok account. You can watch clips from past episodes and get ready for season 3.
That is awesome. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it a bunch.
Thanks
for having us.
Again, if you would like to chime in with our Dear John letter today, you can do that at facebook.com/John and Heidi Show. And you can also find out more about Ronnie Jones and Travis Mills' program on MTV, Help, I'm in a Secret Relationship. I've got a link to that in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Whether you have a credit card now and need a better credit card, or if you don't even have a credit card but you'd like to get a good one, we would love to help at bettercreditcards.com. We offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we can help you find a good fit for you at bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit
At bettercreditcards.com.
to bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
A single lightning bolt has enough energy to toast 100,000 slices of bread.
Oh, that's good to know.
A whole lot of toast. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
When scientists developed straight bananas in the 1960s, the public refused to buy them. Why would we even need straight bananas?
Straight banana.
Yeah, just give me a regular God-made banana. I don't need no science-made bananas. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
With an average height of 183.8 centimeters, that's 6'3", for men and 5'7" for women. Netherlands is home to the tallest population on Earth.
Oh.
Men are on average 6'3", women 5'7". That's nice. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Given the choice, mice prefer sweets and carbs over cheese. Don't we all?
Who doesn't? I feel you, mice.
And our final fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
I love this. Jesse James issued his own press releases.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, just so you know, I'm robbing a bank on Thursday. Photo opportunities at 3 p.m. All right, several fun facts. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
So how do you like these gas prices? Not great, huh? How would you like to save money every time you get gas? I've been using this app for a few years and it's amazing. You can find out more at radiosavings.com. When I first heard about it, I didn't think we'd have this in our area, but they seem to have stuff all over the place. You can sign up for free and try it for yourself. They have savings on gas, but on many other things too, like restaurants and convenience stores. Try it for free at radiosavings.com. That's radiosavings.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of mintervention.com. Question, Heidi. Women take 45% longer than men to do this. What is
Shower.
it? No, read a menu. Yeah. Here's my favorite thing. We'll sit down, and I know before we even get to the restaurant what she's going to order, because she always orders that at that restaurant, and she still has to read every item on the menu. Did you guys add 7 pages to this? Wow, look at all of these things that I'm not going to order. What are you going to have? I'll have the chicken sandwich.
Oh, please. I hardly ever do the chicken sandwich.
I know, because we pointed out that you always do the chicken sandwich. Mint Mobile question of the day comes your way, courtesy of mintervention.com.
Do you have a mobile phone? How much do you pay every month? If that number is more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying, just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Now, some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. News broke recently of the inaugural flight of Bark Air, the first airline catering to dogs and their owners. They left from New York and touched down in Los Angeles. A ticket on the sold-out flight was $6,000, including fare for one dog and one human companion. The airline, 10 years in the making, claims that every single detail of this flight experience has been crafted with dogs' first mindset, such as... Well, it starts with a waiting lounge filled with treats and a speedy check-in. Dogs were given noise-canceling earmuffs and calming jackets to ensure a stress-free, enjoyable flight. Bark Air also offers onboard spa for the pups and menus featuring doggy champagne and barcachinos.
This is for people who can afford to give their dogs a lifestyle that my dogs will never get to enjoy.
Includes a maximum of just 10 dogs and their humans to ensure that you and your dog have enough room to spread out comfortably. The company currently flies between New York and LA and London, but is considering expanding after 15,000 requests for new destinations. So,
I cannot believe that this is working.
Apparently it is. Weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. Time now for the list, brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. Mythbusters Sunscreen Edition, like this. Dark skin doesn't need sunscreen. Yeah, it actually does. How about this one? A base tan protects you. Nope, does not. It doesn't protect you at all. You don't need to use sunscreen inside. Actually, if you're near windows, you can still get a sunburn through the window. Did you know that?
I guess I did not know that.
The number on sunscreen is proportionate to the number of minutes of the sun protection. No, it's a whole different thing. SPF 30. That means I can be out in the sun for 30 minutes? No, that's not what that number is. How about the SPF in makeup is enough? I don't need sunscreen. No, that doesn't cover you from head to toe, unless you're wearing a lot of makeup. One application of sunscreen in the morning is good for the whole day. No, you need to reapply throughout the day. You don't need sunscreen during off-peak hours. Incorrect. You need it. As a matter of fact, you might even need it more in those hours because people don't feel like they're getting sunburned. How about this one? Sunscreen on your face, arms, and legs is enough. They're like, no, you need to dip yourself in a giant vat of sunscreen. Pretty much what you need to do. And melanoma is only caused by sun exposure. No, they actually have a bunch of other things as well. If you'd like to read all of this entire list with all of the details, I've got it in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Can your IRA or 401k stand up to the next financial crisis? By allocating a percentage of your retirement into physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover, you can diversify and safeguard your holdings from turbulent markets and economic downturns. Safeguard your assets with a tax-free rollover with a Genesis Gold IRA, the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Protect your retirement today with a simple phone call and receive your free gold and silver guide. Call 1-800-200-GOLD or visit genesisgoldira.com.
Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of radiosavings.com. Our quote today is from Robert Benchley. At first, I was thinking that was the Jaws guy, but that was Peter Benchley.
Right.
Whole different guy. Robert Benchley says, anyone can do any amount of work, provided it isn't the work he's supposed to be doing at that moment. I get busy doing really important stuff all the time, and then I realize, oh, wait, this
I was supposed to be doing
nothing
this.
even close to do with what I should have been doing right now.
Yes.
So I'm going to get back to what I should have been doing right now. Quote of the day comes your way, courtesy of radiosavings.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news. I think this is good news. It's great news from Montana. Comes your way courtesy of GenesisGoldIRA.com. And our story, I was in awe. A school recognizes a sixth grader for act of compassion during a race. In a remarkable display of sportsmanship and compassion, a sixth grader by the name of Brinley Tatsley from Butte Junior High intentionally sacrificed her lead in a cross-country race. Why? To help a fellow competitor who was in distress. She holds the record for the 1 mile run. She was competing in a cross-country race when she noticed a competitor from a different school gasping for air and struggling to breathe among the trees. So this person had gotten off the path and was over there trying to catch their breath. Yikes. Recognizing the severity of the situation and seeing nobody around to assist, she stopped running and started helping. She reached for her inhaler and offered her comfort while waiting for help to arrive. 2 or 3 minutes later, the girl was in good hands, so then she got back to the run. When her mother inquired about her uncharacteristically slow finish, she's like, oh yeah, I was just slow this time. So she didn't even say anything about it. Then her selfless act might have gone unnoticed forever, if not for an observant spectator from another school who witnessed the entire episode. Deeply moved by her actions, the anonymous supporter wrote a heartfelt letter to the school highlighting the young athlete's exemplary conduct. So there's a really long letter here, but it was just a really sweet letter explaining that, hey, this girl stopped her own race to assist somebody from a different team.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
And then when she finished, she didn't make an excuse or try to get any praise. And she just said, no, just a slow day. That's not a big deal. So she was honored at the school for their award ceremony in recognition of her outstanding sportsmanship, her sincerity, and her humanity.
Love it.
She was presented with a special plaque. The school community applauded her, not just for her athletic prowess, but for her character and her empathy. How cool is that?
That is amazing.
I love that story. I've got a link to it. It's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show.